Yo guys, MegaPineTree here, and I know it's been a while, but I have an explanation, so leave those hate-filled comments about me abandoning you behind, and let's just get comments of joy and rejoice going on. But yeah, I have an explanation for why I was absent, but for right now, I'm just going to tell you guys that I've been doing this. I've still been playing video games, but I've also had life to deal with, and lately I've just been playing Battlefield and not too much of anything else. That, and I went back to RuneScape, so I've been doing that, and so I haven't really been putting up videos. And the reason I haven't been putting up videos is not because I was occupied, but really because my computer decided to take a fat dump on me. And basically what happened is that the backlight the backlight of my laptop screen finally went out on me completely, and I don't want to deal with changing it. And so basically I was running through my external monitor, which is all the way across my room, not anywhere near my TV or my Hapog, so I was unable to record any gameplay whatsoever for you guys. And so I just didn't have the necessary means to record gameplay, and so I was unable to do that for you guys. And that's why Monk Skills has been uploading relentlessly, and there's been no MegaPineTree, and I apologize for that. And so finally I felt bad, because I was like, wow, I'm not uploading nothing, but I have no way of doing it. So then finally I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna use my TV as an external monitor and do it that way. And so basically I moved my computer and everything and hooked it up to my TV. So now I'm going through my TV as opposed to going through my other monitor. So it's kind of inconvenient, because I don't get to see what I'm recording and everything. I don't see what the recording is like, but I don't know. I'll get used to it. But basically, so now I'm able to record because everything's closer to my Hapog, and so now I can get these gameplays out to you guys. And so without further ado, hi, how's everybody doing? Let's just do a little quick update. Well, that was a kind of a little bit of an update, but other than that, I mean, I've just been, you know, working and going to school, and that's it. I've been living my life. So nothing too exciting. There's no real big excuse other than my laptop taking a dump on me for me not to upload videos. I mean, I do have a little bit of free time, so, but most of the time on my free time I spend it hanging out with friends and everything, since my laptop wasn't working. But now I figured a solution out, and so now I'm gonna be busting out these videos when I get chances or ideas for them. And so yeah, I guess let's just go right into the topic now for this video. And basically I just want to talk about some of the games that I'm looking forward to in 2011, and maybe I'll talk about some movies too, because to be honest, I feel like 2011 is a year of promising games and promising movies. Every single movie. Whoa, that was lag. Did you see that? I just like teleported or fell on my face. But anyway, every movie that I've seen so far in the theaters, I actually thoroughly enjoyed, and they were actually really well, as opposed to like years before where they were just like craptastic remakes of remakes of remakes. You know, just like really bad movies. Like nobody had any ideas for anything. But finally, we're getting some interesting stuff going on, and so yeah. But anyway, this is a video game channel. Let's talk about video games. So the top games, and I'm going to give you the list of the games that I'm most looking forward to this year, and there are a lot of good games coming out. So let's just start naming names. PineTree, let's go. So the first one is LA Noire, however we pronounce it. You know, that crime drama that Rockstar's coming out with, and it's got like that legit little facial camera thing that they have reading like every single movement. So like the faces and the character modeling is gonna be like really supposed to be really realistic for the most part. You know, I mean, it's a game. It's not gonna be super realistic, but it's gonna be pretty good. And I've seen, you know, some screenshots and gameplays and stuff, and it looks legit. And I don't know, it just looks really cool, like this crime drama in the 50s or 20s or whatever it is taking place in, and you're like this badass and you're fighting crime and owning face, and Rockstar generally has good games. I'm not a huge fan of GTA, but the other games from Rockstar, like Red Dead and I guess just Red Dead, I like. Rockstar can put out some pretty good games, and so yeah, been looking forward to, definitely looking forward to LA Noire. Another big game, absolutely big game that I'm looking forward to is BioShock. No, I guess I can talk about BioShock. I don't think it's coming out this year though. I haven't checked up on it lately, but I guess I'll just talk about games that I'm looking forward to this year and in the future. So, BioShock Infinite, definitely looking forward to that game. I'm a huge fan of the BioShock franchise. I've played BioShock. I own BioShock 1. I played BioShock 2. I don't own it because I'm cheap, so I can't own it. But it's awesome. I love the storyline of everything, and the fact that they're doing a whole new revamp and taking it to the like it's like a giant prequel to the series, and they're up in the sky and getting that stuff going on. That's gonna be crazy, especially when I'm afraid of heights, and I'm so much afraid of heights that heights on video games and heights on TV scare the living poop out of me. So definitely looking forward to that game. Another game I'm looking forward to is Homefront. Absolutely looking forward to Homefront. The game looks awesome. Just the idea around it. For a long time I've been wondering when we're gonna get a game that really focuses, like, brings a war to America, to our home front, and you know, who's gonna have the balls to actually destroy America and make our almighty country look like it's not an almighty country. And finally this game's busting out, and it's like awesome. So you may say, oh, Modern Warfare takes place in America. I mean, some of it takes place in America and stuff like that, but it's like, yeah, but it's not solely in America. And it's not based around America, and it's just like mission based. I've done research on Homefront, and that's like full on in America. And finally, for once, Russian people, we are not fighting you. We are fighting the gigantic army of Asians. The North Korean army, whatever, is finally taking over, and they're storming in and destroying us. And now we have to put on a resistance and fight back. And that's just so cool. And the fact of the matter is that there's not like set in stone missions. Like, you know how, what's the quote that they said, that in some games you get on a helicopter, you fly in, do your objective, and then get back on the helicopter and fly out. But in this game, there's no helicopters. You do your thing, and then you're left to build fortresses, resupply, and all that stuff until the next day. And it's like, that's awesome. So definitely looking forward to Homefront. That's probably the #1 game that I'm looking forward to. Another game that I'm looking forward to is Elder Scrolls 5. And I completely forgot what the title of Elder Scrolls 5 is, but I'm looking forward to it. I haven't seen too much of it yet, but I'm a big fan of Elder Scrolls. I've only played Oblivion, but the RPG is legit, and the game developers of Elder Scrolls is the same people who make Fallout 3. Those big old RPGs, and those are amazing games. They're big and long, and the story's alright, but there's so much to do in the game, and that's what I like about those games. And so I'm definitely looking forward to Elder Scrolls, and I'm definitely looking forward to the update of the graphics, because definitely they're gonna have better graphics. Oblivion was out years ago, and now they're busting out with this new one, and it's gonna probably look amazing. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Let's see, what else am I looking forward to? Full on Battlefield 3. I don't know if you guys have seen any of the gameplay or anything of that, but that game looks gorgeous. I just watched the gameplay for the first time today. I've seen stills and everything before, but I actually watched the gameplay, and man, does it look good. It looks so smooth, and it's only an alpha version that they were showing, but it looks so good and clear, and the graphics look so real. And they're stepping away from the Bad Company roots, and they're just going back to pure Battlefield. And so excuse me, you're going into this game, and it's taking place in the modern day conflict. And so it's like, oh, that's pretty cool. We're finally people are trying to bring us in to the modern conflict and not making up wars. They're finally, you know, getting us a taste of that. So I kind of like that too. And so I'm definitely looking forward to Battlefield 3 and the whole, what is it, Frostbite 2 engine that they completely revamped the Frostbite engine, and it's supposed to be smoother, and it's supposed to take the destruction of the buildings and stuff to taking a dip with that guy. You see that swimming? Anyway, it's supposed to bring the destruction of the buildings and everything to a whole another level. And so I'm full on looking forward to Battlefield 3. And so yeah, those are probably the top games that I've been looking forward to. There's probably a lot more good games that are coming out, but honestly, those are the games that I've been looking forward to for the majority of the year, actually for a while now, since they've been announced. So 2011 going to be a promising year for games. I think these games actually look really good. You're probably like thinking, what about Modern Warfare 3 or Call of Duty, the next Call of Duty? I don't think it's Modern Warfare 3 this year. I don't know, but the next Call of Duty, and I'm gonna be blunt with you guys. I'm not looking forward to that. I could care less. Call of Duty has gotten to the point where I just, you know, I hate every single one of the games. It's just that each one just causes anger and anxiety and just annoyance, and it's just, you can't, I just don't find myself having fun with it anymore. So it's so dry. If anything, I'll be looking forward to the campaign for the next Call of Duty if I buy it. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Call of Duty. And also they announced that a new Medal of Honor is coming out, and that was the first person shooter that I grew up with. I never grew up with Call of Duty or anything else, or Battlefield. Medal of Honor was my Call of Duty or Battlefield. So definitely looking forward to Medal of Honor, the new one. I have no idea what's gonna happen, no idea what the story is, no idea what's gonna go on, but the revamped Medal of Honor that they had this last year was good. Was a great game, and the multiplayer is actually really good, and I still play it. So can't wait for that. I'm a huge fan of Medal of Honor, and I'll support Medal of Honor full on because it's there. I don't know. I just I'm a fan of EA, and I'm just gonna say that right now, and just stop talking. I'll just stop talking. Let's talk about movies. Let's bring something new. Movies. Yeah, I know it's a gaming channel. I know I started in the beginning of this video talking about movies, and then I said I'm not going to talk about movies, but now I'm going to talk about movies. And you're probably confused now, but don't worry, we're just talking about movies. I watched I'm Number 4. I'm trying to remember what movies I watched. I Am Number 4. I also watched, oh shoot, what movies did I watch? Whatever. Anyway, the movies that I've watched this year were actually really good. There's a lot of movies coming out that are going to be interesting and promising, and you know, one movie actually, it's an indie film that I'm looking forward to, is called The Dead Inside, and it's by this filmmaker that I've been following for a long time. He's an indie filmmaker, and I've like every work that he's done. I've only seen one of his movies, but he has a YouTube account, and I'll post that in the description below. That it's called The Receptionist, and he started off doing like these short little videos, like little play things, you know, like skits, where he'd sit in his office and make things out of construction paper and everything, and just make skits out of that. And then he started growing and adding other different skits to it, and now he's doing a whole vlog every day vlog every week thing for his life. And it's, I don't know, he's a great, he's an inspiration to me mainly, and he's really one of the driving factors that really are getting me into film. Just watching everything that he does, and just his creative mind just makes my mind explode. It's like it's like, okay, I'm just gonna keep this PG. He just makes my mind explode. And so definitely he's just a huge inspiration. And so he came out with this new movie called The Dead Inside, and it's like a horror musical, you know, like a weird horror musical thing, like fantasy movie thingamajig, and I'll post a link to the website, I guess, below too, so you can see what it's like. But it just looks really good, and I don't know how I'm gonna be able to watch it, but I really want to see that movie. I think it'll be good because Travis Betz is just an amazing filmmaker, and he's just probably one of my most favorite directors, and I don't know. So that's one movie that I'm looking forward to. I'm still trying to remember what movies I watched in theater. Let's not be blank, but I'm number 4. I thought that was actually a really good movie. I remembered what movie I watched, but anyway, I'm number 4 was a great movie. Well, yeah, it was a great movie. I give it 1.5 thumbs up. I thought it was gonna be okay. You know, I wanted to watch it because it was an interesting storyline, but it was actually really good, and it was a clever storyline. It really kept you interested. You really got to, like, you know, feel close to the characters in the movie, and it was just, I don't know, it was just enjoyable. It was a thrill ride, and it made you feel all sorts of emotions, which always makes a good movie. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna cut it short because the video is coming to an end. But if you want more movie reviews, I'll bust them out on my main channel, which I'll also post in the description. But yeah, I hope you liked my rambling, talking about future games and stuff. Let me know in the comments below what you're looking forward to in this 2011 and beyond. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys.